In this lesson, we'll talk about React and JavaScript in general. First, let's write some code. I want to make this list of ideas display dynamically based on a given data structure. Let's define this data structure. We'll call it IDS and let it be an array. And let there be objects in the array. Copilot is already suggesting something to us. We're quite happy with that. I also want the ideas in this structure to have a nickname. This nickname will later be used by us to create an individual page for each idea. Let there be such an ID here, ID, nickname, 1. And let's have 5 of these ideas. Copilot understands me well in this matter. No, it doesn't know what I want. 5 ideas. It thinks I want 3, but I want 5. All right. Here's the 5th idea. Here's our data structure. A little typo. All right. Now it looks like this. And now we need to apply it to the code to generate such an array. How to do this in React? We open curly brackets. When we open curly brackets, we can write some code in them that will output a JSX structure. But dynamically, it is done like this. We write IDs and map. Map is a loop through an array that returns a new resulting array. It takes a function of the following kind. For now, we'll write it like this. Return. And we need to return this kind of structure. Okay? But in this structure, everything needs to be replaced with the required value. Okay? Iterating through the array. Each element of the array will be passed to this function in turn, following this structure. It takes this structure simply from this structure, thanks to TypeScript, ID, name, and here will be, accordingly, ID, decrypt. What's also important how does this work? We're iterating over the IDS array. The ID gets into this function, and this function returns some kind of GSI structure. As a result, all of this returns a new array of such elements. And it is inserted into the structure. In React, when you return an array to a GSI structure, each element needs to be marked with a key. This is needed so that it understands how to update it later. The rule is simple. Just create an array and write key, and let the key just enter as a nickname. All right, we no longer need this. Save it and see what we've got. What did we achieve? We came up with 5 ideas. It works great. What should we take away from all of this? Yes, we've declared some data structure using, JavaScript. And in agreement with React, we've displayed it somehow. We haven't done anything fundamentally complex, just the usual JavaScript operations. But JavaScript, of course, is a whole programming language, and learning it should be, well, let's say, lengthy, gradually discovering its depths. To this lesson, I will attach a link to a free course on JavaScript, where you can explore all the nuances of JavaScript. At the same time, I want to advise you on my approach to learning. I learned this way myself. I'm self-taught. It's easier to try to do something and understand the language or some technology in the process of solving a real task. And your real task is to create some sort of personal project. And you just need to try to develop it. Along the way, you'll use what I've written here. When you encounter things I haven't covered, you'll have specific questions. You'll manage to Google them. You'll find some tutorial videos. And so, gradually solving real problems, real tasks, you'll understand how to do it and master JavaScript. That is, I strongly recommend not getting too bogged down in theory, but learning it along the way with practice. Okay? Thank you all. Let's move on.